Hello, this is Everything Entertainment, and this is my Reincarnated as a Slime Season 4 episode summary and thoughts. And I predicted that we'll get more of the dungeon. This will mostly half dungeon, half Maribel, and I really did like it. I really do like that we got Maribel backstory and how we got to see her in her previous life. And I don't remember reading that or seeing that in the manga, so this is pretty cool. Because in all honesty, it shows her how good she was ruling Europe behind the scenes. And also, I like how we got to see more of her reaction to Granbell because, at least in the manga, she kind of just showed up kind of cold, cold face, stone face. And with her this time, it was showed that she was more nervous, more not wanting that can him. Some level of respect at his strength of will to not being overtaken with skill, unique skill greed. And I really did like that. I started the video episode with just her and her story and how she got there. It was just a good touch from this episode that I wasn't expecting. I was expecting to get her backstory, but not like this. I do think that from at least the light novel and manga, I think the parents are kind of wrong. Like they look way too happy and chipper. I think they're gonna fix that in a later episode, but as of now, it's kind of weird seeing her family that happy and chipper. Like I know she mind controlling them, but it's still off. But anyway, yeah, good start to the episode. Now we head back to the dungeon and we pick up where we left off with Rimu, Rodor, Maline, and Reminisce being a terrible team and just losing to a newbie party. And it was funny that we got to see it. Like I knew we were gonna see it, but like it was funny how it happened. Like I think the manga did it better, but like it did show us, but I think the reactions were better. But anyway, of course they went to Kobe, and I do like that we get a workshop of Kobe's and how it grew so much from season 3 with kind of by himself to now having his own small army of craftsmen. I really do respect that he has so many people he can work with. And I really do like the montage we get of them becoming a team because it was actually pretty good. It's them goofing around and having fun, and they still get losing until they win. But it was just a fun montage of the characters, and I really do like that. And fun fact that I want to mention how Malene was kind of her slime form. Mostly throughout the whole episode, I think she never left that slime body until they beat Green Fury at the end. Like that was adorable that she was in that body throughout the whole episode. Honestly, as a whole, the training modules for the characters was fine, nothing special. They just go to show that how the dungeon works and how they could work together as a team. Because honestly, Rimu was holding the group down with that ghost form. But I also want to do a quick side note. I really do love Reminisce giving Rimuru the information to her dungeon because honestly, that's actually a big deal. Rimuru should not be able to do that. Of course, he got Raphael and he's able to do that because of its assistance, but it's more of a big deal than animes make it out to be. Like the anime is not pointing that out, so I want to point that out because Remove should not be able to handle so much information from Rama's point of view. Now, before I talk about the fight with our team Green Fury, I want to talk about the designs of the characters, and I love Rimuru's and Maline's. Rimuru got Aura as a ghost with that cloak on him, and Malim is simple with wings. It just and Rimuru got the safe too. I forgot to mention that. That safe is so cool. And yeah, Malim with the wings. They got the best design. For Valdor's skeleton being the second place, since I do like his as well, with Remedies kind of being a bit boring. Not bad, but the designs are good. And now to talk about the fight with Green Fury, I do like that we get to see the slime fight Yeah, honestly, originally, light novel and mostly the manga, I believe, the slime was used just to distract them. And I'm glad that we got to see slimes at the great human forms and pretty much assault the characters instead of just melting clothes away. They're more like trying to kill them. And I think the only problem I had with the fight as a whole that it was way too short. Like they're supposed to be like 100 people. Like it was way too fast. At this point, did they really need that training arc? Like Malim just took out like 2 to 5 people. Ramirez and Valdoa did a superhero landing, and Rimu just used Holy Way, which was cool to see. But honestly, it was kind of it could have lasted another 15 seconds or something, but it wasn't so bad. And then we get the celebration party, and honestly, the celebration party was fun, especially the fact that we got more information on the U skill, the unique skill, the faith one he acquired from Luminous. Like honestly, I didn't really understand that skill, but the anime made it better clear. I need to do more research, but I the anime made it better clear. And the party and the new information on that skill was just great to learn this episode. And honestly, even though it wasn't amazing, it was just like to see them have fun, even for a little while. Now we get back to Green Fury exiting the dungeon, and I'm just gonna leave this section a little blank because I do know what's coming up, but I'm not 100% clear what happened. But then after the last episode, I learned a lot about them thanks to another YouTuber that covers Tensura. I can't remember his name, but yeah, I'm gonna leave Team Fury for a future episode. Because they will reappear in the story. And now to talk about the last final part, like the last 1/4 of the episode, Maribel and Yuki. And there's another guy there, but honestly, he's not that important. Like he's important enough to have a name, and I'm pretty sure many more stuff. But honestly, this section all about Yuki and Maribel and how Yuki's being controlled by Maribel. And honestly, yeah, that I can see that. Like I said, I know a lot about happened, so I'm not gonna say anything, but that was a big surprise for me, honestly. And Maribel is pretty good, and I like that she's setting things up behind the scene without her grandfather. Uh, man, I can't think of his name right now, but while her grandfather helped, and I like that she's not stupid. She's strategist right now. We don't want to kill Rimu, at least not yet, while making sure the Storm Dragon doesn't go berserk. And the fact that she seems very confident in her ability to defeat Rimu, it makes her an interesting threat because she is human. She's not a demon or something. And honestly, she's a child. If she was a adult, I think she'll do way better in a fight with Rimu without Yuki help. But yeah, I do like the fact that we're gonna get Yuki versus Maribel, obviously in the future, but for right now, she's setting things up with the council with the West and seeing how Remo will handle that and to handle that situation going forward. And honestly, I can't wait to see that. And we get the final scene of that last guy from season 3 in the final episode getting like trying to bribe Window be a help Remo get shot in the head, and honestly, I was shocked that happened. Like I knew that happened in the light novel and in the manga, but I didn't think they would actually adapt that. I have to give the anime credit for that because honestly, it was brutal. Like I think this was better in the anime than in the manga too. Because in the manga, he was standing and walking, and it kind of just dropped to the floor. In the anime, it was legit amazing. Like he was sitting down, contemplating his life, like thinking life choices, and then bam, when he was thinking his life was over, he was shot in the head. And the best part is, he was standing up, where he fell to the ground to make a dramatic scene. He was sitting down, so when he got shot, he sat back down, making it obvious he wasn't killed. And I think that's just absolutely amazing. But yeah, I can't wait for the future episodes because honestly, the future episodes are going to be really good, especially the fact that Rimu versus Yuki is coming and Rimu versus Maribel is coming, and I'm excited for that. Well, in conclusion, this is probably the weakest episode of season 4. but that's not a bad thing per se, since season four had been good from so far. The third episode from the first episode, like this episode isn't bad, but like clearly we're just going over things we already know. Less of a recap and more like fine tuning information that we already had. So yeah, I'm actually excited for the upcoming episodes, especially the council meeting in the West. That's I know people hate meetings, but I really do like the meetings in Tensura. So yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.